We are continuing to break news here on Fox 23. For the first time, a state House Republican lawmaker is calling for Oklahoma Corporation Commissioner Todd Hiett to resign or possibly face calls for an impeachment investigation. Democrats and Commissioner Bob Anthony have been calling for Hiett's resignation or impeachment for weeks now, but this is the first time a Republican is doing so. I interviewed that outspoken lawmaker about this issue. For the first time since allegations of a drunken groping of another man came out against Oklahoma Corporation Commissioner Todd Hiett, the first Republican state lawmaker calling for Hiett's resignation is coming forward to say resign or face calls for impeachment.
He knows what he's done. He knows whether these are true or not. He's already admitted to one that I'd say that one incident would warrant his resignation. And again, I would say, I would just request do the right thing and resign.
Democrats and Commissioner Bob Anthony have been calling for Hiett's impeachment or resignation, but this is the first time a state House Republican lawmaker has spoken out. State Representative J.J. Humphrey says the state of Oklahoma has been embarrassed, and there are new allegations coming forward that the public has not been made aware of yet that also need investigating.
That's not acceptable to me. He needs to resign with all that we have coming forward on that. I would encourage him, stop the bleeding and just go on and resign and make it easy.
Hiett is accused of getting drunk at a regulatory conference in Minnesota earlier this year and touching a man who does business before the Oklahoma Corporation Commission. The incident was formally documented in a whistleblower report to the Kansas Corporation Commission. Hiett says he doesn't remember the incident but has a problem with alcohol abuse.
I ask for the public's understanding and patience as any appropriate investigation proceeds and as I work extra hard to reassure the people's trust in me.
Hiett stepped down as the chairman of the commission but did not resign his seat as a commissioner, so he still sits on the board. He says he is seeking treatment and hopes to serve out the rest of his term.
But why should you commit offenses like this and then just resign from your chairman but maintain your office? And again, we want to talk about impeaching somebody. There's the impeachment process that we should be looking at. Is somebody that's admittedly done this kind of behavior and embarrassed Oklahoma, embarrassed themselves.
Humphrey says Hiett needs to resign willingly because the state of Oklahoma and the commission's image has been damaged.
And I can tell you there's some discussion going on. I don't think anybody has openly called for that yet. I will openly say that, I would ask him to resign and don't force people like myself or other legislators to have to ask.
At the request of Commissioner Kim David, an outside independent investigation of the allegations against Hiett is set to start soon. Hiett said yesterday he was not resigning. Today I reached out to the Oklahoma Corporation Commission to see if Hiett still felt that way, and I did not hear back.